Today, we are going on a journey to explore a single sacred number, 108. It's a number that seems to quietly hum in the background of ancient wisdom, of the cosmos, and even within our own bodies. It's like a golden thread, connecting everything in a profound and beautiful pattern.
It's a great question, isn't it? Why this number? It just seems to pop up everywhere, from the sacred texts of the East all the way to the mystical traditions of the West. It feels like a hidden code, just waiting for us to decipher it.
You've probably even encountered it yourself. Think about it. A prayer mala or a rosary so often has 108 beads. Yogis sometimes perform 108 sun salutations as a powerful practice, and mantras are so often chanted 108 times. Now, this isn't just a random choice, no way. It's a deliberate, deeply meaningful repetition. So let's find out why.
To really start to understand the spiritual side of 108, we first have to do two things. First, we look up to the sky, and then we look down into the pure logic of mathematics, because it seems the universe itself has a very, very special relationship with this number.
Okay, this is where things get, well, pretty mind-blowing. Ancient Indian astronomers, thousands of years ago, noticed an incredible cosmic alignment. The distance from our Earth to the Sun, it's about 108 times the Sun's diameter. And the distance from the Earth to the Moon, you guessed it, it's also about 108 times the Moon's diameter. Now, for ancient cultures that saw the heavens as a mirror of the divine, a number this precise wasn't just some coincidence, it was a signature of cosmic order. But the sheer elegance of 108 isn't just up in the sky. You can find it in its mathematical properties too. It's what's known as a harshad number, and I just love this part. The name comes right from the Sanskrit word harshad, which beautifully translates to joy giver.
And here's how simple and perfect it is. You just add up the digits of 108. So 1 plus 0 plus 8, that equals 9. And 108 is perfectly divisible by that sum, by 9, which gives you 12. It's this mathematically harmonious number, a true joy giver.
So when you have this powerful cosmic and mathematical foundation, it's really no surprise that ancient spiritual traditions, especially in the East, saw something incredibly profound in the number 108. They wove it right into the fabric of their core philosophies.
This gives us a really fantastic snapshot. So in Hinduism, there are considered to be 108 Upanishads, which are the foundational texts of its entire philosophy. Then you go to Buddhism, and the number represents the 108 earthly temptations, or defilements, that a person has to overcome to reach enlightenment. And in Jainism, it relates to the 108 ways that karma can actually enter the soul.
It gets even deeper because the digits themselves hold this incredible symbolic weight. In Vedic thought, the number 1 represents God, or divine unity, the one source. The 0 symbolizes the void, shunya, not emptiness, but a state of pure, untapped potential. And the 8 stands for infinity, the eternal nature of all creation. So together, they tell the entire story of the universe.
Now, this is where it gets really personal. There's this ancient principle, as above, so below, which suggests that the grand patterns of the universe, well, they're mirrored right inside our own bodies. The macrocosm is reflected in the microcosm.
It's a pretty powerful thought, isn't it? Could this number that seems to define our relationship with the sun and the moon, and that echoes through all these sacred texts, could it also be a fundamental part of our own physical and energetic being?
Well, according to the ancient Indian science of Ayurveda, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. They identified exactly 108 vital points of energy in the human body. And these aren't just random spots. They are critical intersections of our life force. So these points are called marma points. You can think of them as secret junctions where our physical body and our consciousness actually meet. Energy, or prana, is said to flow through these subtle channels called nadis, and the marma points are like the key hubs in this incredibly intricate network.
And at the very center of that entire network is the heart. It's believed that 108 energy lines, or nadis, all converge to form the heart chakra. This sacred geometry, which you can see visualized here in the Sri Yantra, literally places the number 108 at the very core of our energetic being.
Now, what's truly remarkable is that the significance of 108 isn't just locked away in Eastern traditions. We find these compelling echoes in a completely different stream of mystical thought, which suggests a much more universal resonance.
In the mystical Jewish tradition of Kabbalah, 108 is actually considered the number of God. It represents a state of divine wholeness, the absolute highest level of spiritual achievement a soul can possibly reach while it's here in the physical world. Kabbalah also uses this fascinating system called gematria, where every Hebrew letter has a numerical value. And in this system, the word for violence has a value of 108. What's amazing is that this is the exact same numerical value as the word for hell. It's a way of illustrating this deep principle of cosmic balance, that certain actions have corresponding spiritual consequences. All right, so after journeying through astronomy and mathematics and spiritual traditions from all over the globe, what does it all mean? Let's try and bring all of these threads together to see the really big picture. Think about it. We've seen how 108 is written into the very fabric of our cosmos, defining our place between the sun and moon. We've seen how it serves as a spiritual landmark, a guidepost, in both Eastern and Western mysticism. And we've seen how it literally maps the energy system within our own bodies. It's a truly unifying number. And that really is the core takeaway. When you boil it all down, the number 108 acts as a bridge. It connects our individual, finite experience, you and me, to the vast, infinite reality of the universe. It's a symbol of completion, of connection, and of the beautiful, intricate wholeness of all existence. And that kind of leaves you wondering, doesn't it? If this one single number can hold so much meaning, connecting the stars right down to our very selves, what other profound patterns and hidden harmonies are just waiting out there to be discovered, linking our inner lives to the grand cosmic dance?